fellow cachers, have you ever had the problem when hiding a geocache that you find your perfect pen, but it won't fit in your geocache? Today I'm going to show you how to make the mini pen. Enjoy. The first thing that we're going to do is take off the cap to the pen. You can save that for later. Now, if we're trying to take out the inner part of this pen, to do this, we'll take our needle nose pliers, gently apply some force, and do a twisting motion with the other part, the outer part of the pen, to get it off of the inner part. So once we pull that out, we should have these two parts. We're going to set the inner part aside for now. Now we take this part and we're going to cut this down to length. The next step is to see how long you want your mini pen to be. What I do is I take the outer part and line it up like this to see how long I want it to be. So I'm going to cut it right about to the end of where it says Bic. To cut it, we're going to attach it to this. Like that. Perfect. Now we're going to take our saw. It doesn't really matter what kind of saw you use as long as it can cut the plastic. Line it up for where we're going to cut and start cutting. It doesn't take too long. Sometimes it can be a little brittle, so you want to be careful. Now we're going to have this end part and the front part of our pen. There we go. This next step can get kind of complicated, so watch closely. What we have to do is get this end cap out of the back part of the pen. To do this, we're going to try to squeeze here, but sometimes this doesn't work. Look, it just came out like that, as you can see, and we're going to keep squeezing and get this end cap off. Sometimes it can be a little bit harder than that, so you just have to keep working with it until you get this piece off. So now you have these parts, and you need to get your pen inside with the ink inside it down to size. To do this, we take our nice X-Acto knife and line it up with like this. So once we see where we're going to cut it so that it's the same length, but you should make the ink part of the pen a little bit shorter than the outer shell. So I'm going to cut it right here. Just press down, and there we go. Now we're going to take a rag that was lying around and kind of squeeze off the ink a little bit. Do your best to keep it as clean as possible. Now this is very important because of temperature and the ink heating and warming up. It can expand, so we're going to want to squeeze the ink out of the end of the pen. So it'll come out, and we're just going to wipe it on our rag. Just like that. So now that that's done, just dab it off a little bit, and then we can assemble our new pen. So first step is to put the ink inside the outer part, just like that. Now we take our end cap, which is very important, and place it on the end of the pen. And then once that part is on, we are just going to put the cap back on the pen. And there you go. You have your mini pen. And there we have it. Thank you for watching. I also want to give full credit for the strategy of making mini pens to AussieMark909, who made a YouTube video about it before me. So I just wanted to let you know the idea came from him. Please check him out. I'll put a link to that video in the description. Signing off. Thanks for watching.